Hello and welcome RGMOOC agents. My name is Stephen Getter. I am the game designer at the RGMOOC headquarters. Also welcome to anyone else who's watching this video. This is the beginning of EVE Online. We're just going to go through a few of the game mechanics and some of the rules on what you can and can't do. I will make the note that EVE Online is not one of the games that we're going to be playing with RGMOOC. But I still thought it would be interesting to look at and to see, and maybe we can examine some of just the game mechanics and how the rules of the game serve as something of a persuasive argument. This first screen you're seeing is actually midway through the second tutorial that you would see as you just create a new character. We have a window right here is a kind of a companion conversation between you and an agent named Aura. It shows up right in the beginning of the game and just basically guides you through a lot of steps that are in the tutorial section. So Aura is basically the tutorial agent. Later, when you've completed all of your tutorials and you start playing the game, you will be searching for other agents that will give you missions. That's just one of the ways you can play EVE Online, is to run missions. You can do several other things. The first mission that I've already completed gave me this ship that that you're seeing the fitting for, and this ship is we can just get some information about it. It's a rookie ship. It's called the Velator, and everyone who comes in as the Gallant race will be given one of these rookie ships. And if you get blown up in whatever kind of ship you happen to have later, and you show up back at a particular station with just your capsule, which is the shell that you fly in when you're not in a ship, then the game will automatically give you another one of these Velators. So it's basically the very bottom of the line ship, and it's worth almost nothing. Now my character's name is Dask Manslupine, and I basically just created this character for this tutorial. I'm not sure I'm going to even keep him after we're done here. But this particular mission that I'm on at the moment is about fitting your ship and doing some combat. So Aura has given me a light electron blaster 1 and a civilian armor repairer. Anything with the word civilian on it means that it's basic and pretty close to worthless, but it simply does the job that, at the very basic level of this particular, of whatever particular module it is. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this for now and go into our inventory and find those items that have been given. I have some other items that I was given because it's the 10-year anniversary of EVE. But we're going to ignore all of that. We have our civilian armor repair. I'll put that on. And our light electron blaster. I'll put that on. Now let me close the inventory and show you our fitting again. This particular ship has 2 high slots. This is where our turrets are. Also has 2 medium slots. The launchers are actually in the high energy slots area. The medium slots generally are used for shield rechargers, scanners, different things like that, and armor repairs and warp stabilizers. A whole bunch of stuff goes in the low energy slots. Let's close the fitting. We have a mission that we need to complete, and it's in the system that we're currently in, which is Sistuvert 5. Actually, that's the particular moon around which this station I'm in is located. Sistuvert is the overall system. So we're going to go fly out to somewhere in this system, and that's where our mission will be. So let's undock and get out of the station. Alright, and since you weren't here when I accepted the mission, we'll go ahead and look at my journal because it'll show me the mission details. Here is the mission. Aura gave me the mission. I accepted it. It's called Combat Basics, and it's an epic arc encounter. So let's open it up. Alright, so here's our briefing. I'm doing fine so far. I need to go and fit some modules to my ship, which we've already done and I've shown you. And then we're going to go and use them. So we need to go to this location. And we're already in the Systavert system, and I can show you what that looks like on the map. I closed the mission briefing and rookie ship information. This is what the map looks like. We're currently, if my scroll button was working correctly, we're currently located around this planet here, Systavert 5, Moon 12, and we need to get to our destination. So let's close the map, open up this section on the screen that's called Agent Missions, Combat Basics, and click Warp to Location. So we're headed to where our mission is. Now while we're on our way, I might show you a few other things here. Thank you, I know that. Okay. Systavert is the system we're in. It's got a 1.0 security status, which is as high as it gets. The security status ranges from 1.0 to minus 1.0. Everything above 0 is considered low sec or high sec, and then everything below 0 is considered null sec. And the lower the number, the worse the security situation. So there are guards that fly their own ships that are non-player characters in every system, and if you do things that are considered dangerous, like shooting other players, for instance, the guards will come to those players' aid and they will blow you up. But the lower this number is, the more likely the guards won't do anything. So everything above 0.5 is considered high security, and that means that they will do something for pretty much any bad pirate-like activity you do. Below that, you can get away with some stuff. Alright, so our mission took us to this acceleration gate, which we need to click on in order to get us to the second pocket of the mission, and that will be where we need to accomplish what we're doing. So let's go ahead and click this button right here that's Activate Gate, and that will send us on through. Now anytime you see these flashing things, that means that something's changed. In this case, it means I've gotten some email and my character sheet has changed. Not sure what happened in my character sheet, but I'm not going to read my email right now. Alright, so we have a target here. I think it's a fuel depot. And I've just went ahead and targeted it, so you can see up here I now have it locked 492 meters from my ship. And you can see it up here in the selected items section. Fuel depot, distance 489 meters. I can unlock the target. I can orbit it or keep it at a specific range. Can't warp to it because I'm too close to it already. I could approach it, but if I get any closer, I'm probably just going to bounce off it anyway. I can look at it. That would mean that it gives me the perspective of the fuel depot, and I can look around, but let's not waste time on that right now. Let's go back. Alright, so what I need to do, now that I've gone ahead and fit the modules to my ship, let's go ahead and load my weapon. So we're going to have to open up our inventory. We have some antimatter charges that were automatically put in cargo. We're going to just drag those over, put them into my weapon. Done. We'll learn about that later. Let's blow some things up. Okay. We already got it targeted. So we just start the module by clicking on it, and it'll start firing. And you can see I blew up the fuel depot. Hooray! Okay. Ordinarily, when you blow things up, they don't damage you. But for this particular tutorial, it automatically did that, just so that it could show you how to use this other module down here, which is the armor repairer. If you click on that, it'll start repairing our armor, which got all this damage. The shields will automatically regenerate themselves, so eventually we'll be back to a whole ship. Alright, well, I think we're going to stop right there. Wanted you to see just a few of the things. You can see in this game there's just a whole lot of things you need to learn. A lot of screens, a lot of information, a lot of numbers, and a lot of different things you need to do in order to accomplish what your objectives are. We might revisit this game sometime in the future, but until then, thank you very much.